Reinventing. Donald Trump, during a meeting with GOP officials, a top Trump advisor said that the Republican presidential frontrunner is, quote, playing a part, or has been playing a part during the primary season, a part that's now evolving. WBZ political analyst John Keller is here to interpret all of this for us.
Evolving, Paula. I'm evolving.
Aren't we all?
As we sit here.
But interesting, is this a problem for him sort of saying, it's okay, he doesn't really mean it?
Well, it could be a problem, very much so, depending on what they really mean by what they're saying. I mean, keep in mind, Trump's people were apparently trying to assure party bigwigs that the harsh rhetoric propelling Trump's negative ratings through the roof will soon be replaced with a less antagonistic approach. But while that blunt style has turned off some, it's also at the heart of Trump's appeal. It's not unusual, by the way, for presidential candidates to change their approach as the campaign unfolds. Think back to 2012, when Mitt Romney had this infamous plan to reshape his persona after the 2012 convention. There he is, remember? Like a kid shaking an Etch-a-Sketch. Well, that hurt Romney because he had already been painted as a flip-flopper. Donald Trump has a different problem. He's come through this far largely on the notion that he tells it like it is in graphic fashion. If he stops doing that and starts equivocating in an effort to seem more presidential, well, some voters are likely to wonder which Trump is the real one. And Paula, that could be very problematic for him going forward.
And coming off his very satisfying win in New York, why now?
Well, that's a very interesting question because the timing is very delicate right now for Trump. He's still a long way from wrapping enough delegates up to win on the first convention ballot. If he can persuade skeptical party insiders now that he'll be an acceptable nominee, he could undercut support for Ted Cruz over the final weeks of this campaign. If he can't, he'll have to do it at the convention. And if he hasn't lowered those negatives by then, watch out, because that convention floor will be crawling with party insiders who want to cover a certain part of the elephant's anatomy, if you know what I mean.
He says, I'll be so presidential, you'll be bored. So
yeah.
we'll see.
Well, it gives us something to look forward to, I guess.
John, thank you so much.
Sure.